and today I'm doing a Q&A. I asked Instagram to ask me some questions. Y'all was not asking me some good enough questions. Y'all was playing around. But, like, look at my sister in one of the questions. She called me a monkey. I'm like, that's great. Anyway, let's get into this video. Okay, the first question is from one of my clients. He said, why did you start doing locks? I started doing locks because basically me and my whole family, we literally all got locks. And I used to want to be a chef, but then like my sister Brizzy, she was twisting everybody's hair in the house. But it kind of started getting tiring to her because she didn't really care for doing hair. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. It looked interesting to do. It looked kind of fun. So when I was like 12, I started trying to practice doing all of their hair and trying it out. And then I started getting a little bit better. My old work looked terrible, but I was 12. And when I turned like 15, that's when I started trying to like do other people's hair. Like my sister friend, she would let me do her hair. Shout out to you, Poppy, because girl, we done came a long way. That style I did on you, horrendous. She know exactly what I'm talking about. That Rick James. Oh, Poppy, she stuck beside me because girl, So she was like one of my first for real clients. Poppy. I did her hair, and then we had got a shop. My mom was like, you know, you could turn the shop into a back room. I mean, like into like a little salon situation. I was like, okay. So when I turned 16, I started doing hair for real. Started getting some clients, building my clientele. Some of the people hair used to be fucking up, and I wish they would come back to see my new improved work because, baby, I mean, but it was like y'all was trusting a 16-year-old to do y'all hair, and like you knew the ins and outs of this. I was practicing. But to the real ones who was coming to me, I appreciate y'all because y'all was really letting me do anything for real. Anyway, so I started doing locks because we all, literally my whole family, we all got locks. All right. Next question. What's your favorite hairstyle to do? Favorite? I like barrels. I like barrels a lot. Or the braids. Like, barrels are, I like barrels, but the ones where it's like braids going back instead of barrels, them ones eat down. I love those. Okay, next question. What hairstyle do you hate doing the most? What hairstyle? Ooh, I hate when somebody got a gazillion locks and they want me to do 2 strand. I'll be about to crash out because you have like 200 locks and you want me to do 2 strand twists. Baby, we finna be here all day, especially if your hair is long. Yeah, I'd be like, you don't want to try triple strand, 4 strand, 5 strand jumbo twists because 2 strand and your hair is literally down to your butt and you have so many locks. That make me want to quit. Okay. Who's your favorite client? I got a couple favorite clients. Y'all be having me in there cracking up. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna name them because if I forget somebody, they're gonna be looking at me like, why you ain't say my name in the video? I ain't gonna say who my favorite clients is, but I got a couple of them. Y'all be having me in there dying, cracking up, laughing. We be having a good time. Okay, next question is favorite self-care, favorite perfume, and who's your favorite sister? My sister asked me this question. Girl, favorite self-care, I like getting massages or like doing like little facial stuff. I'm trying to get my face to look like glass skin. But my favorite self-care would be probably like massages and getting like pedicures and stuff. Favorite perfume, ooh, y'all, I got this Valentino perfume. Smells so good. Like, it literally smells so good. Valentino is my favorite perfume, and it's called YSL Libre. That was my favorite. That's my favorite perfume. Favorite sister. I don't have a favorite sister because all my sisters are amazing, great, beautiful, lovely, nice, sweet, and yeah, like, we are all them girls. I don't have a favorite sister. I love all my sisters, siblings, brothers, yeah. Okay, next question. Weirdest thing about you. The weirdest thing about me. Weirdest thing about me? Like what? What do you mean? Weirdest thing about me? Something I could do? Or like weirdest thing I done? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Weirdest thing about you? Is it weird that I can move my ears? Is that weird? I think that's more of like a little secret talent. Like, let me show y'all. Can you see it moving? Okay, now I look like I'm moving my forehead. I don't know. Weirdest thing about me. I don't know what's weird about me. Y'all tell me what y'all think is weird about me. What's the weirdest thing about me? Tell me. Okay. Next one. I'm proud of you, sis. Now that I got that out the way, are you going to be doing wicks in the new spot? I was trying to get into doing wicks, but baby, doing wicks, using that crochet needle, like it hurts. Like it be stabbing my hand. Doing the wicks is a lot. But I don't think I'm gonna get into doing wicks. That ain't my lane. I know people be trying to be in everybody else's lane, but doing wicks, that's not my lane. They cute, but no. But for you, I'll do wicks because I already been doing your wicks. But for anybody else, I'm so sorry. I can't do wicks. I'm not doing wicks. Alright, next questions. Let's see. Alright. Was doing hair always something that you were passionate about? Actually, no, it wasn't. So I was into cooking at first. I used to want to cook vegan food because me and my family, we don't eat meat. At one point of a time, we were like completely vegan, but now we do eat fish now. But I did used to want to be like a vegan chef when I was like 13 up until like 15-ish before I started getting into doing hair. I used to want to be a chef, and I used to want to play basketball. If it wasn't being a chef, I wanted to play basketball. Like, I really loved basketball. I still kind of like it, but it's more of a hobby now. Every now and then I go to the basketball court and play basketball. But no, doing hair wasn't a passion for me. It ended up becoming like a passion because I'm like, wow, I'm really getting somewhere with this. I built my clientele brick by brick.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
I built my clientele. I've been getting like a lot of engagement with my post, and just from doing hair, you make so many connections with people, meet new people. I don't know, it's really cool. So now I have a passion for it to keep going and keep doing it and building my brand. But originally, I did not have a passion for doing hair. I was like, oh, hair, it's just something that I know how to do, but I was never like, oh, I'm gonna be doing hair for a living. I used to either want to play basketball for a living or literally be a chef. Being a chef was doing too much because, baby, I was like, ooh, what if people don't like your food? My mom was like, well, food, you gotta be super sanitary. You can't be licking the spoon after you like make something and whip it. You can't be licking the spoon, doing all that. I was like, yeah, you're right. That's kind of a lot. And I'm just like, maybe that's not for me. But no, doing hair at first was not a passion. I was not passionate about it. My mom pushed me, honestly, because she was like, you do hair, why don't you start doing other people's hair? And I was like, oh. And then I actually started making like some money from it and getting clients. I was like, wow. And some people, they just do hair for like the money, but I actually love and care about my clients and their hair. And some people be like just doing stuff so their clients will keep coming back, like just for them to get some money. But no, I want you to come back because my work is quality. You like your experience every time you come. And for me, it's not just about the money. Like, I really actually like making people feel good. So now it has become a passion. Next question. What motivates you? What motivates me is, like, what motivates me to keep doing hair and going and I guess putting my content out and stuff would be not being broke. I did not like growing up without having money and things that I needed. Like, I don't know. Like, when I was a kid, I used to be like, as a kid, I always used to find a way to try to make some money. Like, I remember these apartments that we lived in. Like, I used to be like, ooh, I want some money. Not necessarily for anything that I needed, I guess, but for like stuff that I wanted, like toys and stuff. So when I was like probably like 11, I always low-key been a go-getter. I always just be like, I don't never want to be broke when I get older. When I'm a teenager, I'm always gonna have money. I ain't never gonna not have no money in my pocket. So when I was like 11, me and my friends that I made, like just in the apartment complex, I was like, ooh, I should buy a case of chips. Asked my mom if she could buy me a case of chips, and I would sell them. So she bought them. I don't even think she knew that I was gonna sell them. I just took them outside and started selling them to the people in the apartment complex. Like people walking by, going to their car. It's like, you want to buy some chips for $1? And I was like 10, so they thought I was cute and like, oh yeah, I'll buy some chips. And then I started buying drinks and stuff. Yeah, I've always been like the type that never liked being like broke or comfortable in the situation that I am in. Like, you know, some people, they don't mind like working every day. Not saying nothing is wrong with working, but like just working every day, or like, I want to say this clear. How do I say it? Like, some people are comfortable in the position that they are in, working their little 9 to 5 every day, but not making enough for their living means or whatever. Like, some people are just comfortable. It's kind of just like, it just reminds me of like an NPC. Like, you do the same thing every day, and but not really getting anywhere. Me, I'm the type of person, if I'm in the same position for too long, no. I know I'm supposed to be higher than that. Call me cocky if you want to, but I'm not meant to be a low life, if that makes sense. I don't know. But what motivates me is not ever wanting to be broke again, because I grew up not having everything that I needed or wanted, but my mom worked really hard and tried to provide the best life for me and my siblings. And I just want to be that sibling or that one in the family. I want all of the people in my family, for all of us to succeed and never ever have to go back being broke, because I done been in some fucked up situations and it is not giving. So what motivates me is, to answer the question finally, what motivates me is my family, seeing the progress that I made with my business and seeing how far it can even go. Because even like, I would say I seriously started taking my business completely more serious like last year, and it's been making a lot of progress. I gained a lot of clients, loyal customers, and people. And yeah, what motivates me is my family, and not ever wanting to be broke again. I always said to myself as a kid that when I become a teenager or an adult, how I will always want to make sure I have money in my pocket, always want to have enough to buy whatever I need or want, and I want to take care of my family. So that's what motivates me. My family, my business, and y'all motivate me. Y'all keep me alive. Y'all support me. I appreciate y'all. That's what motivates me. Okay, next question. What are you doing different than what you were doing in the last shop? So y'all know I'm in this new shop, temporary for about 2 to 3 months. But the last shop that I was at, I was not washing hair. So in this shop, what I'm doing different is that I'm washing hair. And at my next location, which will be permanent, for the time being, I will be able to wash hair, do detoxes, all of that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing different. I'm washing hair now. Next question. What's your craziest experience doing hair? Oh. See, this really pisses me off. When I was 16, when I first like had my little first shop and really started taking my business like more serious, people used to try to play the fuck out of me. And that takes me to an angry space, because when people try to do that now, it make me want to fight you. This girl, mind you, she know my sisters, which is crazy. So it's like, why would you try to like play me, and you know my sisters and family? She wasn't a super close person. We just knew of her. My sisters done work with her before, but she hit me up last minute. It was the day before that she came for her appointment. She hit me up last minute. She's like, hey, I want to book with you. I know this is super last minute, but I want to book with you. I want some what was it? Some braids. It was like some natural braids. I don't do braids with added hair, so she wanted box braids, but not with added hair. Anyway, she was like, oh yeah, I want to get these. I don't mind paying whatever. I'll pay extra because I know this is super last minute. I was like, okay, here's my price. I sent her the price that I charged for the braids. She was like, oh, I want some beads too. I was like, okay, I'll get the beads. I'll just charge you for however much the beads cost. I won't charge to put them on. Y'all, I was new to doing hair, so I wasn't charging for every little thing. Anyway, she was like, okay, we agreed to the price. She come the next day. I do her hair. I did the braids. I added the beads on there. Yeah, we was chilling. Okay, I finished her hair. I had her send a deposit the day before just to lock in her appointment to make sure that she comes. Or if she doesn't, my time won't be wasted. Anyway, so I get done doing her hair. I tell her her remaining balance. She hands me the money in cash, and I like count it. I was like, oh, this isn't enough. She gonna tell me, no, actually, that's how much. I was like, oh, wait a damn minute. How you gonna try to tell me your remaining balance? So I go on my calculator. I was like, I had this lady send me a deposit. I know I'm not overcharging her. Like, this is what she's supposed to give me. So I calculated it 3 times. I was like, okay, the beads plus the deposit that she sent me, take that away, add the beads, blah blah. I look at the receipt. I was like, no, it's supposed to be this total. And she rolled her eyes at me, y'all, and go in her purse and grab the rest of the money. I was just like, and well, you knew the price the day before, and I told you how much the beads costed. So it's like, why would you try to get in my face and start playing with me? But that's what pisses me off, because when I first started doing hair, people used to try to play in my face so much because I was only 16, and I was like, this is crazy. And I'm like, why would you try to play me? And you know my sisters, like, why would you do that? Anyway, when people try to do any kind of stuff like that now, that really pisses me off, because it takes me back to when I was 16 and people used to try to play me or not try to pay me for doing their hair because they thought, oh, she's 16. Like, no. To try to play a kid is crazy. Like, that is actually really crazy. To play anybody is crazy. Like, you're really smirkish. You is scandalous. That is just wild. So yeah, that was I would say so far my craziest experience. That was when I was 16. Nobody has really tried me now, because like, what? Why would you even do that? Anyway, next question. What's the wildest thing a client has ever told you? Ooh, girl, she gonna know. If you watch this video, you gonna know exactly that I'm talking about you, girl. But I think the wildest thing one of my clients ever told me, oh my God, they said something about pegging. I was like, girl, good for you, baby. But I don't be judging my clients. You can tell me whatever. I make a safe space. This is me. This is your time right now. You and me time. 101 time. You tell me anything. I do not mind. I do be a little baffled in my head, but I be like, who am I to judge? Do you, girl? Do you, sir? Like, it don't matter to me. Okay. Next question. Do people be trying you because you younger? Let me know. I'll pull up and whoop some. Yes, they definitely be trying me. I feel like now they don't try me because I'm older. Next question. How did you start? I started doing hair because, one, how I got into even doing hair, like I said earlier, because my whole family, we all got locks. I already told y'all that part. How I got into cutting hair was because my mom one day was telling me how my dad used to cut everybody hair in Richmond, and I was like, ooh, that's cool. I was like, that's interesting, cutting hair. So I started looking up like hair cutting videos, hair cutting tutorials. One of the first people I was watching on how to cut hair was 360 Jeezy on YouTube. His videos used to eat down. I haven't watched any of his videos in a long time, but he was one of the first people I started watching on how to cut hair. That was when I was like 13, but it's not really any men in my family, so I didn't really have people to practice on. So I feel like I just started getting good with cutting hair probably like last year. That sums up this Q&A. Yeah, I think I'm gonna post a vlog or videos at least once a week on YouTube. Keep y'all entertained and come into my channel. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna do another Q&A probably a couple weeks from now. Y'all need to ask me some more questions. These questions was all about hair, but next Q&A, y'all should ask me about myself. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see y'all next time. Bye.